Staff Sergeant Parker Gordon Fox served in the Army from 2014 until 2020, and unfortunately in 2020 he died by suicide. The WDVA has received some funding from the VA in order for us to develop new and innovative programs that can address suicide in different ways that's typically not covered through your traditional clinician care. Right?
What we're trying to do is put another layer of individuality next to a veteran who's in crisis or maybe in crisis. We want to make sure that we are helping veterans help themselves, basically.
So the VA wants to capture all of the different modalities that we can possibly approach suicide with. They're using this data to try to develop more clear pictures or a clearer perspective of what is working and how can we build upon that. And so they reached out to the community and said, show us what you have. What are the different ways that we can approach this? We have a really unique opportunity with this program to where we can explore groundbreaking, treatments and services that typically aren't available.
Whenever you're looking in service industry like this, people that want help or that need help, if they really want it, they will do whatever it takes. Our job is just to guide them in those decisions.
We've taken our program from a peer support model, peer support-based case management, referral services, looking at all of the different ways that we can plug in with elements like equine therapy and battlefield acupuncture, like physical therapy, and more importantly, peer support. It's a lot about power of choice, empowerment of voice, power with and not power over, right? So it's talking about walking the path with that individual instead of walking ahead of them.
However we get to you, whether it's a referral, whether I'm walking down the street, whether I'm at an event, however we get to that individual that is suffering or in need of help, we want them to understand that this is a safe place. I'm not judging you. I don't care what your background is, none of that. All I care about is getting you to a better portion of life so that you can function and not want to harm yourself.
So we are looking actively for contract opportunities with organizations out in the community because we want to foster those community connections. We want to bring in those entities that are out there actively serving our veterans, right? And we can create that bridge to them.
If you see someone that is struggling, or if you see someone that's having a hard time and you notice that, talk to them and direct them to the program. Direct them, if anything, direct them to 988. Whatever you have to do to get them to not think about harming themselves, do that. I can't do it all alone. You can't do it all alone. It's got to be a community thing. And if you have knowledge of someone, you know when they're not feeling up to par. So I feel it's incumbent on everyone to actually, even if it's not you, help somebody else along the way. And if you get them to our program, even better.